All right, good takeaway. Picking up from number 88 on the Phoenix Fyre wheel grid. God, I'm almost there. There's 111 readings. I'm on number 88. The grid itself is only on number 86. Number 86 just got filled. Again, I am trying to read the numbers and not the person anyway, so I prefer these last few readings be done before somebody gets in them, so people don't say, oh, well, you already know this about me. No. Numbers don't lie. This universe speaks to us in vibrations and sequences, and the numbers are the manifestation of those energies. So with 88, 88 is the gatekeepers. 88 is the traumatic points of existence. It is the traumatic memories that are at the deeper core. So number 88, whoever gets this seat, honestly, for me personally, I feel like you have the biggest chance of breaking your cycles out of any of these numbers. Because if you can tap into your gatekeepers, like I've been trying to tell you for a long time, when you get to know your 88s, the voices deep within you, the other imprints of you that been playing this game before the you became the you that you think you are, you get it? The best example I use is Windows 95 gets an upgrade, becomes Windows 98, gets an upgrade, becomes Windows 2000. 95 and 98 and 2000 are still all in there. It's just you can't access 95 and 98 unless you know what you're doing. But all of the memory, all of the experiences, all of the programs that help run 95 and 98, on some levels, they contribute to the platform of 2000 in this case, even as they stay independent of 2000, but they help teach 2000 how to move. You get it? Your gatekeepers, your core traumas, the points of memory inside of you will help you move in certain ways. The problem with that, like I always say, is if they have their own agenda of trying to stay in alignment with what their primary thought processes primary thought processes are, and their thought processes are not in alignment with you. Did you catch all this talk? It's still all you. It's just that each time you reincarnate, your soul takes on another identity, which breaks the soul down into further fragmentation, further away from source, spirit, Ka, all that other shit. Your soul has played this game so many times in the perception of reincarnation that it doesn't know which one is real. Yet each one of them have a validity of reality because it's what you gave your energy to. The only thing in reality in this universe is you. Your perception of you is the reality. What you give yourself becomes the accepted illusion that you're going to call reality by going through an experience. So 88, you got to be careful of where you're struggling internally and that shit keep manifesting externally. Again, as I said, I think you have the best chance of getting out. My advice would be to sit down and do some deep in it meditation or some type of work like I used to do years ago. Mirror work. Sit your ass and have a conversation with you in the mirror. The way I'm looking at you right now, have a conversation in the mirror and ask the hard questions. And don't move until you get an answer. It could be some occult level shit to where you see some shit happen in your mirror, or it could be some, conversational channeling mediumship level shit to where you're starting to hear answers in your head. It's not necessarily going to be in a different voice. It could still be your voice, and in some cases, you're going to clearly feel like, holy shit, while it came out in my voice, that wasn't me. Take it for what it is, and don't. The worst thing you can do with an 88 is challenge what they're telling you, because most of the time what they're telling you is their truth. It just might not be what you want to accept or what you want to embrace, but it becomes a truth that you get to make a choice on how you operate with. So 88, watch out for 8. That's the whole problem. What am I struggling with? And is my struggle externally a reflection of the struggle internally? Or if I'm internally finding a way to achieve everything in here, then holy shit, it should be manifesting all around me. See, 8 ain't always just struggle. 8 is also abundance. Think about your lion gates. If I set my intentions perfectly, everything will go in alignment, all that good shit. So 88, pay attention to 8, pay attention to 16, what's going on inside the towers. Pay attention to 7, how I think or who I think I am, self-awareness. But also pay attention to 1, your potential, and 6, your traumatic foundation itself. 88, good the fuck luck. This is a phoenix period. This is about setting your soul free. The only way you're going to set your soul free is by finding out all the points of captivity. You get it? Military wise, we're not going to. I was just watching a movie, We Were Soldiers, with Mel Gibson. One of the things he promised them boys before they went to war was, I can't promise I'm going to bring you home alive, but I'm going to bring you home. I'm not leaving anybody on the battlefield. Same way with your traumas. If you start doing soul and shadow and light work and all this other bullshit, and you get rid of 50% of your issues, the other 50% stay there, but that other 50% now become 100% of the problem. A lot of y'all have only been fixing the fluffy light shit that you got access to, but you haven't been digging down deep and figuring out where them motherfuckers keep coming from. 88, you can figure out where them motherfuckers keep coming from, and you can learn to pull your energy out of the equation. And I don't mean take your power back, but unplug, because that shit ain't got nothing to do with you no more, or even in the sense where you think it might still have something to do with you. You got to start answering the hard question on why. Why 88? Why 88? See, it's a 9, but look, we're looking at perspectives 6. This is the 9 card. This is the Hermit card. You should learn to covet your energy by doing the deep healing. See, this is the healer, the master healer. But look, it's internal. Everything is going on inside, because where's the trauma? Inside of me. That 9, the shit that's controlling me, is my traumatic memories. 88, don't let your traumas speak for you, but do listen to their voices and figure out whether they even need to be heard altogether. Get it? 89, I'm struggling with control. I'm sorry, and whoever gets this, if it don't resonate, you'll be all right. Realistically, 89 for me has Virgo energy, martyr energy. Well, I'm struggling for control because I had already been through experiences and I didn't do proper work to get out of it. But once it finally set me free, or once I finally took enough damage to where I couldn't go on any further, now I'm going to operate from that point. That's dangerous. If you operate from your inability to save yourself, and then you had to get set free by getting burnt through the fire, now you're going to learn how to survive the fire, but you still didn't learn to set yourself free. Work your way through that one slowly. If you didn't do anything to save yourself, you're going to always be at the mercy of what's controlling you. So stop struggling with what's controlling you and figure out what can you control. I'll give you that word. I told you I don't like it. What can you control by being aware and understanding proper investment of your energy? That's a good way to do it. So 89, what are you starring in? 8 plus 9, 17. The star card. What am I starring in? The shit that I potentially think can show me 1 and 7. Potential, 1, 7, self-awareness. But if what I am going through, what I'm starring in, is going to potentially show me who I am, that was already a warning. Because holy shit, if I got to go through something to find out who I am, who the fuck am I now? Because if I answered who I am now, then the potential that I'm going to have to use to go through something else don't need my magic. You don't need to become the magician, because the first thing you're going to do is trick yourself. So 89, pay attention to 89, pay attention to 98, pay attention to 8, pay attention to 9, pay attention to 17, pay attention to 1, pay attention to 7, pay attention to 8. The struggle's all in your head. Can't nothing control you. You just have to have better awareness of which experiences you giving your delicious good. So again, that's why I say Virgo energy. I'm too busy being motherfucking delicious. The passion of me will keep me from being crucified by you. Jesus. Get it? If I understood the passion of me, then I don't need to be christened by none of your experiences. This is a Christic experience. You're here to go through the passion of collective consciousness to learn to sacrifice yourself in order to hit redemption points. Fuck you. Fuck you. Really. For those of y'all with that dumbass mentality, been there, done that myself. For those of y'all who currently still buy that you are here to struggle and learn to struggle less in order to learn how to struggle less, please fall off the face of the earth. With love and light. 89. Having more passion for the shit that ain't done nothing but continually set your ass on fire. Holy shit. Here's the Phoenix nest. Having passion for the same shit that took you out, but you keep taking it back in is where you're going to fucking reincarnate from because it's still a life lesson I need to learn. The only thing that you're going to learn is to keep on lessening your life by buying into cycles of death because you're giving your fires, Phoenix, into the shit that means to fucking take you apart because you ain't ready to hold yourself together. So what am I starring in? I'm only starring in the things that do not require me to have to fight to hold myself together. You got it? I didn't buy into some struggle just because I know I could win. Why am I struggling altogether? I'm only buying into the things that allow me to keep my fucking sacred fire to myself. Therefore, I don't have to get out here burnt as a phoenix and burning others as a phoenix. See? Watch that shit. Number 90. Again, 9 has to deal with control. 0 is not only the food, but 0 is everything. So there's a duality here. 90, I'm trying to control everything. Or the proper side of 9 is I'm in my highest vibration and I am everything. I'm in my highest vibration and I am everything. So everything that's presenting itself to me is exactly what I've been telling y'all for years. Everything that you come into contact with is a reflection of you in your healing or in your sickness. If you can stop and slow yourself down and assess it from that perspective, a lot of your movements go out the fucking window. You know what? I need to talk to you because I find it funny that you blah, 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 blah. 90. I am in my highest vibration. I'm already everything. This experience that is presenting itself in front of me means to pull me apart. But let's be fair. This experience in front of me means to pull me apart. But you know what? I helped create it because I'm doing shit that ain't holding me together. So now let me go ahead and rectify the situation so that I can release this karmic experience that I helped create so that I can give this other being peace and stop putting myself in pieces. Holy shit. Accountability and responsibility. Not just, no, see, what you mean to do is take my energy so I'm going to leave, but then you still out there doing dirty shit. You understand? And this ain't always like cheating and stuff like this. This is you moving foul. You ain't a trustworthy person, but you want worthy trust from everybody that you see. 90, don't shit yourself. I'm in my highest vibration and I am everything. But if I'm in my highest vibration, but I'm not living up to it, then holy shit, I'm fooling myself. 9 and 0. 90, pay attention to 9 as well as 90. Because the only thing you can control is you. But then once you get into higher awareness, there was no need for control. There was just need for me to be aware of what it means to put me at work. And a lot of times it's just strictly your thoughts. Your thoughts based off of your traumatic experiences. Your thought based off of interaction with other people who will not break their cyclic trauma. So they mean to issue their pain. Phoenixes. We exist as everybody here is a fucking phoenix, but it's only when you're ready to release yourself from the reincarnation trap, samsara's wheel, the infinity loop, and all this other shit, or a board circle. Until you ready to stop shitting on yourself, the only thing you're gonna do is keep eating the shit that you think is giving you sustenance. 90, you don't need it. You're at your highest vibration, and everything is you. Hold yourself together. 16, the Tower card. Put your affairs in order. You know. Again, this is Kali Ma. Kali Ma is one of the most powerful forms of feminine expression with masculine wounds. No disrespect to Kali because everybody has their own role to play in this perceived universe. But I would like to submit in this version right here, Kali Ma is not the divine feminine. She is the divine masculine wounded. And why can I say that? Because a lot of texts in the Hindu culture will tell you that Kali is only the feminine expressed form of Shiva. Kali Shiva, Kali Mata Shiva, or whatever they call it. Kali Shiva, I believe it is. But she's just the feminine form of Shiva, which is why Shiva's the only one that can calm her down because he's her other half. Going into that divisive bullshit right there, she is the only side of him that can calm. I mean, he is the only side of her rage that can bring her back into order. But if she was operating out of order, she shouldn't need to be in such a form of chaos. So you understand what I'm saying? In 90, if I'm already at my highest vibration and everything is me, I'm not in danger. I don't need to control shit. Because again, in the reflection component of everything is you and your reflection of your sickness or your healing. Kali Ma, from that aspect, no disrespect, Kali, represents sickness. You get it? If my tower is already one step away from destruction, then I'm going to fight anything else that's going to conduct that level of change. But why not seal my tower and put everything at a state of perfection, so where I'm operating at wholeness and anything less than my wholeness doesn't have a chance at making me meet separation? See, that's that empathy bullshit too. So 90, I'm going to give you a bonus card. Because remember I tell y'all sympathetic distraction is? I haven't fixed the holes in me, so the holes in others tend to fucking cause me injury. Holy shit. 28. The Queen of Waters. The influence over my emotions. Holy shit, empathy. The influence over my emotions can tend to make me move. Why? Because if I feel like I'm in danger, then all I see is struggle, 2 and 8. Then what am I going to do? Fight to control it. 90. I'm at peace. The influence over my waters has to be me. Why is my energy in motion? Only in the moments that I won't give myself stillness. Sit your punk ass down to be still, 90. You got 2 cards. Be careful.